If you've never been pregnant before and you're 35 plus, all you want to know is, can I get pregnant naturally? Is it possible? And I'm here to tell you, yes, not only is it possible, it's pretty common, and you can have a successful pregnancy and a normal delivery at 35 or older. If you don't know much of my story, I'm here to tell you that at 35, I had diminished ovarian reserve and I had 7 other diagnoses. I was told that I was not a candidate for IVF because of the door, and also that I would need donor eggs. So my first pregnancy was at 36. My twins were born at 39, and my last pregnancy was at 43, and that was 7 years after I was given this diagnosis or prognosis, however you want to look at it. So you absolutely can get pregnant naturally without reproductive medicine after the age of 35. So let's talk about some things that contribute to this and that I believe contributed to my success after 35. So the first thing is that overall health is the goal and pregnancy is the outcome. So, things that you have heard your whole life really do come into play at this point. You are what you eat. Um, Resting and water intake are super important, not for the sake of just doing them, but because they are such contributors to your hormone health and your hormone balancing. Um, Tracking your cycles and symptoms, paying attention to what your body is telling you is super important when you're trying to get pregnant at 35 plus. Okay. So we have to start paying attention to the signals that our body is sending us. We have to make sure that we're ovulating. We have to do what we can, what's in our control. I'm a big proponent of that, is controlling what's in your control and giving your best effort, because that's really important when you're trying to conceive later on in life. Your diet, your exercise, your sleep, your hydration all contribute to overall hormone health, right? Um, Now, all that to say that statistically, getting pregnant naturally after 35 might take a little bit longer. An average cycle for any woman is around, at the highest reproductive period in your life in your 20s, is about 20% chance per month. So that does steadily start to decline as you age. But again, if you have overall health, it doesn't matter if you're 20 and unhealthy, you're going to have a reduced chance of getting pregnant. If you're 35 and you're doing your best to incorporate whole food diet, unprocessed foods, a healthy lifestyle, then you're going to be able to contribute to your success. The last thing that I would say about getting pregnant over 35 is get tested early. So don't just try to conceive naturally and don't do any testing. It's really important that those things go hand in hand and that you talk to your practitioner, your OBGYN, if you're seeing a fertility specialist, as you're trying to get pregnant naturally, so that you can have a baseline for your hormone levels and kind of track where you are. It also helps in your decision-making process of how long you're actually going to try naturally, and make sure that everything is working good, right? So at 35, if you're trying to get pregnant naturally, maybe you don't have any symptoms of endometriosis or blocked tubes, you're getting good ovulation tests every month. But you want to make sure that your hormones are balanced, that your tubes are open, that there's no male factor infertility involved. Okay. So you want to make sure that those things are that are going on, so that you give yourself the best chance as soon as possible and you address those things as quickly as possible. If you like my content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Health and blessings to you. Bye bye.